Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, coming at you with another video from our exciting trip to the National. This is video number 3 in the series, and this time we're going to go over our football pickups. So we did a surprising number of football pickups. I was actually quite surprised when it was all said and done. And I wanted to devote an entire video to it and basically show you some of the other things that we got going on. We have a couple of interesting packs that I thought we'd open at the same time. So I was a VIP, right? So this was, one of the things that you could get was a VIP ticket to the National. And they gave you early access to the show, which, keep in mind, that was the number one thing. I would say everything else you got as a VIP was really not worth it, if I'm being 100% honest with you. Again, this is a rookie's opinion. Maybe as I go to more, I'll understand things a bit better. But I think the early entry is really the only thing that VIP was worth. However, they also gave you a bag of swag with, just really a lot of advertisements, but at the bottom of that bag were 2 packs. And I decided to include them in this one because I think the most exciting one is going to be this one here from Panini, which has a lot of the current draft stars in their uniforms, which I think is really cool. And then we're going to start with this one. I don't know what this is, from Upper Deck. I guess it's like a Michael Jordan set or something. So might as well just open it and see what's in there. But in my opinion, if you're a rookie, going to the National, don't get the VIP. It's really just not worth it. The VIP party that they throw for you, it's just some pizza, some soda, some water, things like that. Speaking in terms of just for myself, it wasn't great for me because unfortunately I do have a gluten allergy, which requires me to avoid it, and so I couldn't eat the pizza. So that part kind of sucked. But at the same time, it's really unnecessary, I think. Like, if you're going to the show for the cards and, make deals and stuff like that, just get yourself like either the early entry pass or just standard general admission pass. Like the VIP was, really not worth it. And yes, yeah, there's a number of Michael Jordan cards in here. I guess, yeah, right, must not even have the licensing for the Bulls. So it's just some random Michael Jordan shots. All right. VIP prominent cuts, whatever that means. So well, let's open this guy, see what's in here. It looks like there's 10 cards in here. Maybe the first 10 picks of the draft. That'd be really cool because this would be some of their first rookies, especially their first rookies in their pro uniforms. So, I mean, that's really cool. Starting with Bryce Young. We got C.J. Stroud. Got Will Levis. So it's definitely not the first 10 picks. Anthony Richardson. So it's most of the main quarterbacks. Got Bijan Robinson. Jahmyr Gibbs. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Quentin Johnston. Hendon Hooker. And Will Anderson Jr. Really cool stuff. It got a little shine to him too. I don't know if that really comes across too well, but that's actually really nice. That after the early entry, I'd say this is the second best thing. Definitely the second best thing you get out of the VIP package. That's really cool. Especially as the 2023 NFL stuff has just started to trickle out into stores. So, a couple weeks ahead of time, I guess, us at the National got the ability to get these. So, pretty cool. But anyway, let's get into the football pickups from the National, which I've done something kind of fun here with the exception of the first 3 cards. These are actually all in order by year. So you can kind of see how football cards, and I've done the same with baseball and stuff that you'll see in later videos. you can kind of see how cards have sort of evolved from, you know, this one starts with 93 and goes up until, obviously, I think there must be some current stuff in there. So I think that'll be kind of cool to take kind of a trip. But the first three are Metal Universe. You guys know that Metal Universe, one of my favorite things. Everything that you see here, I think the whole stack, but I'll double check. And these for sure came out of some really nice value boxes. So they were $1 a piece. So this was a no-brainer. Troy Aikman and Donovan McNabb, Sunday Showdown. Really cool stuff. And then we got a Mark Brunell and the Steve Young. Steve Young's really cool. So this is from Fleer Metal 96. So this is before they even started calling it Metal Universe. I thought that was awesome. Get a Hall of Famer. I mean, I'm going to buy metal whenever I see it. And Mark Brunell's another guy I remember quite, I don't want to say fondly, but the Jaguars, I think, were pretty bad under him. At the same time, some really cool stuff. So I love Metal Universe, and that's really never going to change. I'm going to get it whenever I can find it. Just kicking it off with a 1993 rookie of Drew Bledsoe from Score 93. Possibly most famous for the fact that he's to blame for the fact that Tom Brady is the GOAT. If he doesn't get injured, then Tom Brady never comes in those playoffs back in, was it 2001, I think it was? And perhaps he never gets the GOAT status that he has today. But Drew Bledsoe was the man that made way for that. A couple Marshall Faulk rookies from Fleer Ultra and also from Score. These are 94, so these are just the next year. Really like the Ultra one. Score one, definitely definitely from the 90s. You can just tell by the color scheme. They like to use like those bold colors and such. Got a star rookie of Marvin Harrison, the Hall of Famer. Tons and tons of these were in the box. So I was like, again, I buy these for, you know, PC purposes. You know, I'm a collector. I'm not a guy that's really going to sell stuff, but I thought $1 for pretty much any of these cards was a pretty awesome deal. Tiki Barber, love the old Pinnacle from the 90s. Had that weird, you know, kind of rainbow bar through the name. Yeah, Tiki Barber, a guy that definitely had me muttering under my breath for some time, playing against my Cowboys. Ricky Williams, Upper Deck Star rookies. There you go, nice young shot of him. Really cool. It was just so cool to, you know, be picking through the boxes and finding cards of these guys. So check these out. So we got 3 more from Fleer, or Skybox Metal Universe. These are from the 99 series. The Edge, Hedger & James. And you can see instead of the, I can't remember if this, I think it had their last name in the back. But when it was rookies, it says rookie, as you can see there. So Edger & James, we got Torrey Holt and Dante Culpepper. Really cool stuff. Culpepper is another guy that I had a lot of respect for, and you're going to see a couple more of his rookies here. Pacific and Bowman Chrome. Bowman Chrome, super nice. The Chrome was actually marked for $12. I don't know, that's got to be a super old sticker because, I mean, he's a guy that I don't think ever gets into the Hall of Fame, but he definitely had one heck of a career. And we have one, I think this is the last Metal Universe card. Dante Hall, Precious Metal Rookies. Really cool stuff. One of the best return men, you know, that there's ever been, for sure. We got ourselves Plaxico Burris from Stadium Club. Once again, just like it's known in baseball for just some awesome, awesome photography. But unfortunately, Plaxico Burris, another guy who's known more for his stuff off the field than on the field. But definitely, he was a Super Bowl champion, so can't take that away from him. Chad Johnson, y'all might know him by his alternative name. I don't really know what to call it. Chad Ocho Cinco. So I thought it was really cool to see a card of his in there. 2001 Score. I'll take that any day. I don't think I have any of his rookies. We have Todd Heap, This is a Bowman's Best rookie card. He was the tight end for the Ravens for some time. This one's actually numbered to 1499. You can see it there. I mean, obviously, probably next to no worth, but at the same time, you know, worth it to a guy like me. I love collecting rookies and stuff from, you know, when I was a kid and, you know, watching the NFL, baseball, that kind of stuff. That's really what I've gotten into. And that's what leads me really into Carson Palmer. Topps Chrome rookie card. How cool was that? Might have that back in a couple of years when they regain the football licensing. But Carson Palmer had a heck of a career in the NFL. Again, probably not going to be a guy that ever gets into the Hall of Fame, but definitely a notable career. Bowman Chrome rookie, Marcus Colston. Once again, just another nice rookie of a guy that I remember seeing play quite a bit. I believe he was on those Saints teams with, man, I can't remember, the Aaron Brooks, is that his name? He was a pretty darn good quarterback for a short time at least. Vernon Davis, guy that helped me in fantasy for a number of years. He was definitely a reliable player. We got Shady McCoy as Topps rookie. Love getting the Topps rookies whenever I can, back when Topps was making had the license to make NFL cards. And we got Jimmy Graham, Panini Threads 2010. A guy that, you know, really faded into obscurity, I would say, once he left the Saints. Like, he was a superstar on the Saints. And then pretty much once everybody figured out that he could not block, like, that was really the end of his career. Eric Berry, Topps Chrome. He's a guy that's eligible, or will be eligible, for the Hall of Fame this year. So, hey, you can't say enough about this guy, in my opinion. If I remember correctly, he left because I think he had some form of cancer, and came back to still have one excellent career. So that's absolutely top notch. Demaryius Thomas, RIP. Rookie Topps Platinum. Just an awesome set. I think that this this is 2010, right? I think Andrew Luck was 2012. But very similar. They didn't really change releases or how their releases looked. A couple from the same year of Topps Chrome. Well, actually, 3. We got the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton. We got Patrick Peterson, and Mark Ingram. So really nice stuff for Topps Chrome. It's a shame Patrick Peterson's not in his actual Cardinal uniform, but the other two guys actually have theirs on, so really cool. Cam Newton rookie, kind of a super plain rookie, Prestige 2011. Obviously not in his Panthers gear, still in his Auburn gear, but clearly they don't have the licensing to that either, so it's just a whited out helmet, I guess. Harrison Smith, rookie card. Guy that's been around, one of the better safeties for quite some time with the Minnesota Vikings for sure. But just regular Topps, not Topps Chrome as so many others here. Luke Kuechly, this is a guy that I really thought should not have been in a dollar box. This is Topps Prime, bit of an interesting release. This one kind of was in the same vein as like Stadium Club. Had some really odd or interesting pictures, let's say. I wouldn't, I think odd kind of has a bad connotation to it, but card looks really cool in my opinion. And we got Fletcher Cox, the Bowman rookie. This is definitely one of my least favorite, years for the rookies, where they were doing these weird, it just looks incredibly fake. Yeah, I don't know how else to say it. Like, his uniform just looks completely drawn on. But one of the better defensive tackles in the NFL for sure. Again, hate seeing him go up against my Cowboys. T.Y. Hilton, another excellent wide receiver that got the chance to play with Peyton Manning when he was in his prime. Well, maybe not in his prime, a little bit later, but still. Got Le'Veon Bell, Topps Chrome rookie. Actually got two of his, got a Bowman one as well. But the chrome definitely looks nicer. Again, the Bowman looks like they have absolutely no licensing whatsoever. It's just in like a black uniform. Taylor Lewan, really nice Topps Chrome. Again, Topps Chrome just, they did such a nice job, you know, these 5, 6, 7 years here in the early to mid 2010s, I guess you call it. I really like the look to these cards. Kelvin Benjamin, I think from the same release. His is a refractor though, very cool. Guy that really got hampered by the injuries, but when he was healthy, man, he was a beast. Jadeveon Clowney, Topps rookie. One of those kind of bit part guys. I mean, he came in with so much hype, man, I think it was darn near impossible to live up to it. Allen Robinson, the guy's still running around the NFL last I checked. Not sure where he is now. Is he still with the Bears? This one I was pretty excited to add to the collection. Ryan Shazier. This guy, I remember the injury, and it was just such a scary injury, and it's so nice to see him, you know, able to walk around now, but just such a shame that his career got cut short, because he was an awesome player for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But even better that that he's recovered and, you know, been able to walk around, you know, 'cause that's those spine injuries. Whew. Brandon Cooks, Topps finest rookie, playing with my Cowboys this year, so we'll see what he does. Hopefully getting his rookie card to bring me a little bit of luck. I got Jarvis Landry, rookie Bowman Chrome. Wait till you see the next guy on this list. Another one I was pretty excited to add, Johnny Football, Johnny Manziel. So again, not gonna be no worth to it whatsoever. You know, it was $1. Probably lucky if it's worth, you know, a few cents or whatever, but worth it to me, because guy made a I don't want to say impact, but maybe left an imprint on the NFL with some of his antics and such. We got Teddy Bridgewater, another guy that's just, you know, hard to look at and not wonder what if he hadn't gotten that catastrophic knee injury. Jameis Winston, famous Jameis. You know, not much to say there. I mean, came in, you know, #1 overall pick, a lot of hype, and didn't really live up to it. Still in the NFL though, so got to give him that. Tyler Lockett, rookie from Topps Fire. Thought it was neat to get a Topps Fire. I don't think I have any of their NFL cards, and definitely a little bit relaxed when you compare it to the Topps Fire baseball in the last couple of years. Kareem Hunt, rated rookie. Part of the best two-headed monster in football there for a little while with Bradley Chubb, right? You would think they were both on the Browns. We got Quentin Nelson, you know, dominant lineman. You know, they don't get enough cards, but definitely a dominant lineman that deserved picking up for $1. We got Fred Warner. This is his absolute rookie. Pretty cool. It's, again, kind of a throwback to the 90s with all the foil, but giant rookie symbol. Gonna see a few Cowboys next. We got LVE, Leighton Vander Esch, playoff rookie. Glad to see him back. Got that giant neck roll to him. Hopefully he can stay healthy for my boys this year. And we got Michael Gallup, rated rookie. Just nice. I really like the look of the clean look of the rated rookies. Another guy that had some strong years with the Cowboys for sure. Definitely had some injury concerns for sure. Pair of select rookies. Got Chase Young and Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor obviously looking for that big payday. Requested a trade from the Colts, who don't seem to want to pay him. And Chase Young, again, another guy that coming out, he seemed like he was going to be a real big deal, but still has yet to make a huge impression. Greg Robinson, the Obsidian rookie. I couldn't pass that up. Or Greg Rousseau, Robinson, my bad. You know, you just don't see Obsidian for $1. And I was like, you know, Greg Rousseau, another good young player. Take a flyer for $1. And lastly, got the first Bowman for Sam Howell. It looks like he could play some meaningful snaps for the Commanders this year. So might as well lock that down and pick up the first Bowman and maybe Well, I guess his rookie was last year, right? So must have a number of them laying around somewhere. But yeah, that's it. That does it for my football video. So seeing that this one is 20 minutes, I'm gonna have to maybe change the format of the baseball, because I got significantly more baseball cards, guys. I can't wait to bring it to you, because there's some really exciting stuff in there for sure. But I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen here. And thanks for spending time with me, as always. I truly do appreciate it. If you could head down below, hit that little subscribe button, join us on the rest of our national journey, and definitely drop a like if you've enjoyed what you've seen here today. And I'll be sure to catch you guys in the next video. Peace.